Norman gets us underway. Broncos with first use of the football. And straight away Lodge brings the ball back for his own goal line to the 10-metre line, and you heard the scream of hell. Varve involved in the tackle with 2 others. Now the Broncos work it towards the 20. Cameron King, you'll hear his name a lot tonight in defence as Sam Thaiday takes it forward. Been plenty of news about the Broncos this week, most of it away from the arena, about who may coach them in 2019 and beyond. Fifth tackle, they've got through them all right. McCulloch to play it. Boyd to acting half, the kick downfield from Milford. And Jennings has gone back for it, takes it well. George Jennings winds up at the defence, all solid tackle, head on. Just got the head in the wrong place, Darius Boyd, but made the tackle. Takarangi, nice offload to French. French tries to skip away, he's almost through, he's very quick, light on his feet, comes to Lodge, and he's made a good, valuable gain there up towards halfway. Bevan French, the left-hand winger. Good strong running by Parramatta.
Well, this is good stuff by the Eels. We haven't seen this for a few weeks.
Chris Terapo. Alvaro into it, but a scything tackle from Sam Thaiday. Lodge over the top. King blindside. Little kick now from Moses. Go high. The ball was knocked on, I think, by Parramatta, so it's going to be play on. Referee's in an unusual strip tonight, the black and white. Put on his back there, flipped by Manu Ma'u. On the outside. Jaden Sewer put down, playing on this right-hand side of the field. McCulloch, Lodge, changes his direction, but taken in the tackle. Sia Varve. McCulloch again. Offhand Gowie put down. Fifth tackle, Milford from 41 metres out. And takes it well in front of his own goal line. And he's claimed by Sam Thaiday with an assist also from Cody Nikorima.
I'll tell you what Corey Norman is doing. He's playing in defence. He's a long way back from his defensive line. He's 30, 40 metres behind the line. He's barking out plenty of orders. But if Cody Nikorima or Milford see this, I'm sure they'll think about the short kick pretty soon.
Takarangi came blindside and was running towards the touchline. Gutherson back away on the outside, put down on the tackle, 9 short of halfway. Manu Ma'u again, left-hand side of the field. Parramatta over halfway. Sia Varve. A great kick by Moses. He put it straight up in the air. It's coming down and taken nicely by Osako. And he'll play the ball just inside his own 30. And Osako with the ball. Marius Boyd at Alvaro and Terapo.
Been willing early. Real big hits. There's another one there. Maroa.
It's Corey Oates with the ball. There's Alvaro around the legs. McCulloch go left. Pengai Jr.
That's the second time Pengai Jr.'s picked out Mitchell Moses. Watch for that battle tonight.
Milford dummies inside, goes out. Nikorima on the outside. They've got an overlap. Boyd away to Jimmy the Jet. Oh, good tackle. Brought him down. It was French. He'd left the wing, had to make the tackle. Quick hands back the other way. Fifth tackle. Milford dummies, then kicks back towards the end goal. Not a great kick taken by Moses covering, and he'll bring it back towards the 10-metre line and falls over at the feet of Nikorima.
How good was that tackle by Bevan French? James Roberts last week scooted around the lot of them, but French just had a beat on him, lined him up, and a lovely grassing tackle. Here it is here, look at that. That's the way to tackle. Head just behind the bum, hit round the hips and slide down.
I saw you do it many times, Paul. Alvaro now taking it away from Terapo. Darren Lockyer, good evening to you.
Evening, Ray. Just on the conditions, it's perfect. There's no wind, it's 17 degrees. I've got to say the surface is the bestest look in a month.
Now that's been knocked down by the Broncos, so they've got a knock on.
There's a nice offload there from Alvaro. He rolls forward and attracts 3 defenders, just pops it out the back. Looks a little bit messy, but the principles of the offload in the middle of the field. And Moses will get the ball and move it laterally. So Alvaro will roll forward and the ball will come out and looks sloppy. But then it comes out the back to Moses and he moves the ball laterally quickly. Had a real opportunity here. Terapo had the ball out. Look at that 3-man overlap on the outside. They're getting a 6 to go, but nice play there. Offload at the back, but then moving the ball quickly laterally. Test the Broncos on the edge.
Well, it was Roberts that touched the ball, prompt into scrum, which is won, of course, by Parramatta. King to Moses. Well, there's a big centre 3/4. Varve. 40 metres out. King again. Out the back, Moses. Gutherson, quick hands away on the outside of French. He's got plenty of toe. He comes to the defence. He's towards the touchline. Great tackle by Nikorima, who's tempted to throw him over the touchline. Just as well he did. Gutherson. Terapo. King. Gutherson. Moses had to go back for it. Circles around. Goes across field, looks for someone back on the inside. Ma'u. He's going to straighten the attack and then put down a good tackle. Well, it may have been Lodge. It was. 15 metres out. King goes that way. Norman, short ball away. They're almost there. Parramatta, they held up in goal. The referee's going to have a look.
Okay.
Well, it's a nice setup play.
Held up, mate. Tackle 5. You'll play the ball out there.
They got Moreau one-on-one with the 5'8" there, Milford. Watch, he'll straighten the attack, hold the ball up, and get Moreau one-on-one with Milford. And get some help on the inside from Pangai Jr.
Oh, he went
Big
close,
man on
didn't he?
small man.
Oh, nearly.
Referee well positioned. 5th tackle, I think they said. Yes, that's what they're saying. 10 metres out. Norman, little kick in behind them, but not deep enough, and they'll bring it back into the field of play through the winger, Asako.
Daniel offside.
Daniel O'Vara was too quick off the
Daniel
mark.
was offside.
Referee called it quickly. Ashley Klein.
Hold it up.
Anyway, they've done well, Brisbane, to hang on there. They're throwing plenty at them, Parramatta. Plenty.
Are you going to bring this banter to the State of Origin? You could win 2 tickets with Telstra. Thanks to head over heels to Telstra's Facebook page and enter there. Go to Telstra's Facebook page and maybe you win some tickets to State of Origin.
What do you bring?
Banter.
Banter.
It's like what you and Paul do all night. Banter between each other. A little bit of discussion, you know, banter. I just read them, Joey. I don't write them. There'd be a bloke with a ponytail, a portion of piercing writing that.
You say piercing?
Piercing, yes. 9 metres short of halfway. McCulloch. Lodge. He's been good again tonight. McCulloch dummies and goes straight through. There's a little gap and closed. Alvaro took him nicely with King. Boyd to acting half, goes left. Milford looks to go inside, then out. He's chased by Moroa. Tepai Moroa made the tackle. He defends on that right-hand side for Parramatta. Back the other way. 5th tackle kick now. Cody Nikorima coming down about 5 minutes out. Oh, the ball's plucked out of the air by Asako. He's almost there. He is dry. Dry try. Oh, beautiful stuff. How did he do it?
Well, the shades of the try he scored last week.
Tackle 6.
Big right foot
tackle
step.
coming, Chids. We have a try. We're just confirming that he catches the ball and doesn't hit a Parramatta player, and the grounding.
Well, who's the competition with here? Is it Asako and Corey Norman?
Broncos right side kick chase, cleared as onside.
That's Bevan French. Asako times his run perfectly and gets the ball clean. Does the ball go into French's arm at all? No, that's a try.
Jermaine Asako takes possession of the ball cleanly.
It's a try, all right. I just
And grounds the ball on the in goal. We have a decision.
I marvel at the athleticism of these fellas. Fair dinkum. How do they do it? That's a green light, 4-0.
I'll tell you what, there weren't there many Parramatta defenders. When that ball goes up, what happens? All the guys back on the inside, it's alarm bells. You've got to chase over, chase over, chase over. Have a look in this shot. Where's the Parramatta players? Here comes the fullback. Well, he's supposed to be there, but no one else was coming over from that right-hand side. That's awful defence.
And the man that scored the try will convert the try from beside the post. Jermaine Asako. What a great try.
Great
Have a look,
right foot
look at
step.
all, they're all walking back on the inside. I mean, that's the team that's running last.
They've been walking for 12 rounds, Paul. They lead 6-0, the Broncos.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Let's stay behind, guys, not early. Oh, wait.
Well done, Ash. Any names in particular, Dooners?
So the restart takes place with Norman again left foot kick, and the same player will bring it forward in Matthew Lodge, and the Broncos skip away to lead after 9.5 by 6-0. Cullick. Gowie with that knee guard on his right knee. Sewer now, Jaden Sewer to the 30. They need a good set of 6 here, the Broncos. Sam Thaiday. 3 defenders there. Alvaro, the first man there. Barve. Manu the third tackler. Now the next tackle on Lodge, so 2 from him this set. They got through it, and Milford kicks it downfield, and Jennings rushes back for it. That's George. And he comes at the defence and he's held. Sam Thaiday made good ground to get up there. With Pengai Jr. Moses to the other Jennings, Michael. We haven't had a penalty yet, have we? Oh, that's right, back up the other end, 1 penalty. That's in 11 minutes, it's not bad in the modern game.
It's a record these days.
For offside against Alvaro, you're right, Joey. Here's the ball. Takarengi. He's an athlete, this Lodge. Here's the kick over the top by Norman. Darius Boyd will tidy up on his line. Tries to get away on the outside. Does. Broke the first and the second.
Well, once again, the kick chase was non-existent. Corey Norman kicked that ball, and no one in the middle field for Parramatta chased through.
Jermaine Asako with it outside the 20 now.
That's side ender. I mean, there's no point just everyone running to where the ball went. You've got to keep the line all the way through. And they're not doing that at the moment.
James Roberts, penalty. Hello, I spoke too soon. Second one of the match. Both going the way of Brisbane for hands on the football, I think. Paul, this appearance on the footy show later, you're not trotting out something about me and anti-ads in the old days, are you, lying in a bed with the gold chain wrapped around my neck?
I wish I could.
I'm glad you can't. Here's Roberts.
You might be ruined.
Had it. Long gone. Sewer. Or the village people with myself and rabbits. When we were much younger men. Offhand Gowie with it now, 35 metres out. McCulloch. Thaiday. Oh, Lodge juggled a great ball, Milford.
Oh, he's hit tackle. Yes.
Have a look at the work here from Lodge.
Play on there,
Oh, quick tap.
Oh,
Here's
that's a sin binning. That's a sin binning. Off he goes. Had to be. It's Michael Jennings. He ankle tapped him as he took the quick tap. That is a pot plant penalty.
That's a wood duck penalty, that one.
Take it quickly.
We
And
had
then
14 players put in the bin
Michael
last weekend, and it's taken 13 minutes to get the first one tonight, and he deserved it. Wood duck play.
By the way, I'm told by our man Middleton that's their 50th player to be sin bin this year. It's a sin bin-a-thon.
Yeah, the skill of Matt Lodge to get Milford away then is pretty special. Might look at that a little bit later.
Anyway, they'll ram home the advantage now with a 12-man defence. Often Gowie with it now. So we'll keep an eye on it. He's gone off at 26.5 or thereabouts. Out the back, they've got numbers. Boyd away. Oh, there's another high tackle by Moses. On Jordan Kahu.
He's just come back from that broken jaw. Jordan Kahu gave it a test out then. Wrong-footed Mitchell Moses. And Moses flings out an arm. You watch Moses comes across. And that's a pretty bad one there from Moses. Gets him right around the chops.
Yeah, careless more than anything. They didn't miss him.
Okay, hold here, just off the line.
Whistle, Ash.
Hold here, go.
It's a tearaway. Pengai Jr.
Nigarima, good tackle. Gutherson got up there quickly. Same way they go. A little bit of a skip there. Some sewer on this right-hand side of the field. Roberts to acting half. Nigarima first receiver. They go that way, obviously. He runs across field, links with a faster man, Milford. Along the ground, it's gone Boyd. They've got numbers away to Tahu. Then away on the outside, Kahu, and it's in to the winger. He goes in Oates. Simple stuff, catch and pass. They had the numbers and they score an easy try. They lead by 10-0.
Yeah, nice try in the corner to Corey Oates. But this was set up by a rush of blood by Moses. You'll see Nigarima get across field. And we just paused the play right there. I want to highlight this player here, Mitchell Moses. He feels like he's threatened, and watch him run out of the line to try to cut it off. On the Harvey Norman replay, Milford just catch and pass. Then it's a training gallop. Corey Oates goes over, not a hand laid on him. Yeah, just panic there, Moses.
That's also the side that Michael Jennings has been defending on. He's no longer there, so that's why they were short. Too easy for the Bronx. Playing good footy, the Bronx. Wally on the sideline.
Well, when you've got a player in the sin bin, you're missing one player. Obviously, there's going to be some space out wide. On that occasion, the Broncos had 6 attackers lining up against 3 defenders for Parramatta. Common sense to ship the ball wide. The Harvey Norman replay showing there was plenty of that for Corey Oates to score in the corner.
But to solve that problem, you have to work together. Moses then just went all out on his own. No communication to his outside wingman. Who's on the outside there? George Jennings. If Moses went in, he had to be telling Jennings that he was going in. Jennings could have followed him. You can't solve things on your own there. You've got to work as a team. Charges out of the line. Jennings is left back there. If Jennings was rushing up with him, he may have had a chance to shut it down on Darius Boyd. It's the #1 rule on edge defence. When you're defending wide, you all work together.
Here's the kick. Another 7 minutes before they have the 13 back on the field. He's been off for about 2.5 to 3. I bet the sideline officials are getting it right tonight in relation to the 10 minutes. It won't be 9 minutes and 57. It'll be right on 10. From the touchline, Zako, what a beautiful, beautiful kick. They lead by 12-0, the Broncos.
Should we wait? Just wait, Corey. Stay behind.
And so the kickoff takes place, and a replica of what's happened so far, except this time Lodge gives it to Milford, who's set upon by Gutherson.
Well, Milford must owe Matt Lodge some money. That was the biggest dump I've ever seen.
No, well, this time Lodge says, give me the ball back. This time I won't pass it. I'll cart it forward like I normally do. try scorer. Corey Oates, he's a great finisher. This is
him again,
really
Pingo
weak
Jr.
defence, yeah. He's got Nicarima on his shoulder. They're going to bring him down. But, the defence is fragile, to say the very least. Milford, they go on a surge again. To the line. Dummies on the inside, then broke the tackle. Still going. Gutherson missed him, and he's put down on the tackle now. Fifth tackle it will be. 19 out from the goal line. McCulloch back the other way. Nicarima's going to give it some air. Goes on the outside to Boyd. Then away. Little kick Kahu. It's back into the in goal there. They're going to have to play it another. No, just a bit too big. Optional restart. 7 tackle restart. 20-metre line.
Tanguy Jr., I believe he's on the fringe for selection for the Blues for their bench. He very well might play his way into a bench spot tonight. Runs like that. Look at this. This is power and the stepping. The fending. Uses the hips, the shoulders, everything he can. It's a nice chase and a good tackle there by Tarapo.
On the lines.
Tarapo.
Bring it across. Wait.
Pengai Jr. played his junior football with Newcastle, South Newcastle. They juggle the ball, Parramatta through Manu Ma'u. Change, Gower's on. Oh, he's thrown it to no one and half volley to Gutherson, who goes on the attack and then put down. They got away with that okay. 39 metres out from the Broncos line. Parramatta trailing 12-0, down to 12 men. And Norman's breaking tackles. Got through Jaden Sewer. Takarengi. Gower. Off the bench and put down 10 metres out. Fifth tackle. King again. Moses, a little kick in behind them, but Boyd's got it. He'll try and bring it in the field of play, but he won't get there, so it's a goal line dropout.
It was a much better set from the Parramatta Eels, and it was a much simpler set. They went forward in numbers. Corey Norman, dummy, took them on with footwork. And they just played over the advantage line instead of the elaborate set plays and playing block plays and playing deep behind the advantage line. It was a simple set, but they rolled forward with numbers and got Brisbane moving backwards. Much better, simpler set.
Watch that clock!
I just got some late mail, by the way, on Pengai Jr. I believe he's actually committed to Tonga.
Before the
but
line!
Never say never, New South Wales fans. He might be talking to it. You never know.
Tonga's part of New South Wales, isn't it?
Just off the coast.
Well,
New South Wales team.
Barrable's in Queensland. Penalty.
Need you up.
Parramatta. Play on. Tap taken. Gower. King. 15's on. Matungi. Hello. It's a penalty-a-thon. Here we come. We spoke too soon.
Yeah, that penalty was against Darius Boyd. He made that tackle. He's a little bit offside. I think for Parramatta, he defends in the line a lot. Down in this area, really susceptible to grubber kicks.
They run straight and hard. Penny Terapo, so we've got two replacements. Matungi's on as well as Gower. Moses, inside ball back away. Looks like Gower with it. He's held up about a half a metre short of the goal line. 12-0 to the Broncos. Still playing with 12 men, Parramatta. Michael Jennings in the bin. Inside ball. Manu Ma'u. King dashes from acting half. No one really there. Oh, strike me, Pink. Suaya Matongi.
Well, it's not his fault. It's not his run in that position. This is where the halves need to take control. Not necessarily Mitchell Moses was in that play. He was calling for the ball. But he's just standing right behind Matungi there. In that position, as a halfback, you've got to get up on the... You've got to own that advantage line. You can't let the forwards dictate to you. As a halfback, you have to dictate to the forwards.
Less than 2 weeks away, Holden State of Origin Game 1 for the iconic MCG. Ray Rabbits Warren, the game's leading broadcaster, back in action, exclusively live and free from 7 o'clock Wednesday, June 6. Coverage starts at 7 on that night from the MCG with the full complement of great Origin players that make up the non-commentary team. Mago's on the field. That's him with the ball, playing it now. Number 17 for Brisbane. It's Lodge. Nine short of halfway. Cullen Dash trying to milk a penalty. Fifth tackle. Nicarima with a high one. Standing a long way back, as Paul pointed out, the fullback Corey Norman takes it, then takes the tackle. Offahan Gowie was up there quickly, or in fact, I'm sorry, it was Jaden Sewer up there quickly. Evan French almost through the tackle of Roberts. Takarangi, a nice pop pass. Gutherson, French, he's towards touch and he's into touch. Well, the touch judge didn't flag in the air, but I thought he was over the touchline when he passed it. We might have a look at that a little bit later. It's play on. Manu Ma'u from dummy half. Strong running. Put down. Tungy. Moses. A good ball and all tackle out wide. And Kahu. Now that's a fifth tackle kick. Well, it's hit him in the back of the head, Nicarima.
Your hand, then hit Cody.
Oh, OK. Hand first off Parramatta, so it's a changeover. It hit a Parramatta hand, according to the referee, and here's Jennings back onto the field with 23. Gone. He's back out now, and so it's 13 on 13. But they scored, of course, after he was from the field that second try.
I've been a fan of Brad Takarangi for a long time, even from his Gold Coast days. I'd love to see him play second row, because he's got a really good step, a good run, and a little offload in him, which we just saw a couple of minutes ago. And I'd love to see him get the ball more in his hands than he does out in the centres.
Terapo involved in the tackle with Matangi on Lodge. There's this big boy, Patrick Mago. McCulloch. Inside ball, Nicarima always lost the ball. He's coughed it up, and it'll be a scrum to pack down as it's tapped and taken forward.
There's a nice tackle there from Tepai Moroa. There's an opportunity back on the inside. Milford plays back on the inside to his halves partner, Nicarima. Nice desperation tackle there from Tepai Moroa. And the tackle had to be made. It's nice work, second marker, but he kept moving back just in case. It's the sort of desperation Parramatta need, not the fancy plays. Tying back on the inside, pushing over, just in case. Keep pushing when you're tired.
Parramatta has steadied the ship with 13 back on the field. Tungy plays it. Mago made the tackle with James Roberts. The other way, Gower, he'd thought about an offload, but they covered him up nicely. McCulloch mainly. Lodge around the legs. Tungy, Moses. Straight and hard they go. Lower now just outside the 20. King again. This is better stuff. Parramatta short ball back on the inside. He's over. Oh, did he lose it? Did he lose the ball forward? Michael Jennings, he's back on the field. They're saying try. We'll have to look at the replay. Let's listen.
He's confident he scored. He's high-fiving people.
I have no try.
Ashley Klein goes no try.
Carry and the ball wasn't intentionally knocked out by the Bronco player.
Now, if it's knocked out by the Broncos, it was then forced by another Parramatta player. Here it is.
No.
He plays at the ball.
The left hand. What's the left hand? Under.
Is that offhand Galway? Well, he plays at the ball.
Yes, I think this will be play on.
And it's forced by a Parramatta player before it reaches the dead ball line. I think you'll find if they let it go.
The ball is lost by Michael Jennings as part of the tackle. Short of the line, we have a decision.
Oh, well. No. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and he's made the decision that it was lost. He looked like he had a firm hold on it until that hand got in there. In the act of making a tackle.
It was a nice set-up play. They got...
It's a no try, by the way, confirmed.
It was a nice play by Parramatta. They get Tepai Moroa once again one-on-one with Milford. Milford loses the tackle. He tries to get back in the defensive line, but they double up and go the same way. And a nice pass there from Corey Norman to Jennings. That's an area of the game they can keep building on. Getting Tepo Moreau one-on-one with the 5'8" Milford. They need to try early in the game, close to the line. It's not necessarily that play, it's the play after the play. Nice play, Parramatta.
Jeez, I think they were stiff there, Paul.
What do you think, Andrew? I thought...
Yeah, I think he knocked it out.
You think he knocked it out? Or
I think he was playing at the ball. He knew where the ball was.
Yeah. So he knocked it out there.
Yes.
He had to put the light on his head to get him to answer you there. Fucking interrogation by Dick Tracy. Sam Takati's out there now for Brisbane. That's him with the football with the headgear on. McCulloch. Corey Oates coming in to take some pressure off his forwards from that left wing. Suaya Matangi made the tackle. Kick by McCulloch this time. It's gone back to Corey Norman, who takes it and falls over. And then set upon by Boyd and two other defenders who try to throw him back to the 10. 12-0 the score. 6 gone.
There's a game up here about a month ago. It was Brisbane v the Bulldogs. The players were slipping over everywhere. We saw Corey Norman slip over there. Surely they got the long sprigs in. Parramatta get a penalty.
I did that game. There was much discussion. It was on Channel 9, and they spoke about the fact that they would. I think Darius Boyd was the one that said he'd have to put the long sprigs on next time he came to the ground in the same conditions.
Yeah, I think they've had a bit of a problem with the ground over the past 4 or 5 weeks. Maybe Wally or Lockie might have some comment on that because they're sitting down close to it.
Yeah, it's it's looking probably the best it's looked in a month. Like the ryegrass, they talk about coming through for winter. I mean, we haven't really had a winter up here in Brisbane, but the grass is getting better, but it's still, not the quality it has been in the past.
Gower for Parramatta, and they're looking much better with the football in their hands. King, Moses, steps right, got the ball back away. Will Smith's on the field. He's set upon by 3 defenders, including Mago. King, short ball. Don't forget the rule changed today about throwing the ball from dummy half into an opposing player. Get penalised for it now. Moses. Little kick, might be too big, I think. Oh, on its point, it bounced up and Boyd's got to play at it. So it was a very good kick in the end.
Yeah, nice play there from Corey Norman. They were looking to run that ball. Nice play from Moses to Norman. And have a look at the skill of Norman here to catch the ball in one motion, just put it through with that left boot. Building pressure. It's been a good period for Parramatta. They need points here.
Coming up next, footy show after the game. James Bracey, Ryan Girdler, joined by Broncos stars Sam Friday, Josh Maguire and Paul Vaughton. A special guest appearance by Paul. The footy show live at Suncorp Stadium next. Well, there's a dropout. Sort of wasn't a short, wasn't a long one, and came down for Norman, who immediately gave it to Suaya Matangi. Tackled by Tagatisi. Gower, always a willing workhorse. King. Moses, short ball away. Second rower, Maroa. Went close to scoring earlier, held up in goal. He's close to the line again. Jennings, likewise. Moses to Gower. I think it was intended for a player behind him, and then he changed his mind. King again. Moses. Gutherson out wide. Takarangi. Well, if he had that over again, I think he probably wouldn't kick it. Dived on by Roberts, who plays the ball quickly, and now through the winger, Jermaine Asako, they bring it away from their own 10-metre line. Corey Oates again from the left-hand side of the field, back towards its right-hand side, just off centre. Boyd. Pengai Jr. Oh, that's a forward pass.
That went forward a metre.
Well, they're saying it bounced forward, but it's a shocking
Great
pass.
pass, James Roberts.
Jordan Kahu with it, and good defence out on that side of the field again. Moses and Jennings got there. There's another little pass and a stab kick downfield by Milford. Just a bit sloppy. While Parramatta increased the pressure, the Broncos have slackened off a bit at 12-0. Just playing most un-Bronco-like. George Jennings this time coming from the other side. Wally Lewis is downstairs.
Interesting to see this next set of play coming up from Parramatta. They're doing plenty of hard work to get into the strike zone, but there doesn't appear to be a lot of organisation or communication going on when they get 10-15 metres out from the line.
Hence the kick by Takarangi Bowl. Moses back to Norman. Gee, there's a good ball and all tackle there. Jordan Kahu made it. King. Kick over the top. Sort of a nothing kick, really. It could have been covered by Corey Oates or Boyd, who eventually got to it, but I'm trying to, for the life of me, think what he was trying to achieve there. Just giving the ball back to them. Milford, Sam Friday, Will Smith there initially with Terapo. Jordan Kahu. Cullen. Fourth tackle kick from inside the 40 by Milford. That's too big. Oh, that's a bad kick. Giving the ball back on the 20-metre line.
We've got offside players from Parramatta. Just wait.
Plays in front. We've got no ball.
Here's your last one. Make sure you're onside, Clint. Wait till you're on the side, Cameron.
So 30 metres out, Parramatta with the football now.
Yeah, the forwards have made good inroads tonight. There's a penalty now. That'll help.
He's been strong on the right side, Tepai Moroa. Every time he's got the ball, he's worried Milford. And when you worry one defender, it's the defenders either side of Milford now will be nervous, and that'll be Pangai Jr. and also on the outside Jordan Kahu. So instead of manipulating the gap at Milford, you can start putting pressure on the defenders either side of him. Let's see how they go, Parramatta.
9 penalties so far. That was the fourth of Parramatta, 5 going the other way. He almost dropped the ball then. That referee was thinking about putting the whistle in his mouth. He checked with the touch judge as there's a half break made and they're still going towards the line through Terapo. I'm talking about Jennings, who's acting half now. He looked at the touch judge, Ashley Klein, and put the whistle to his mouth. Oh, Gutherson into a yawning gap, but well covered by Nikorima and Roberts, who came from the outside to win. Norman, Gower, good tackle. Tagatisi, Will Smith acting half. Moses. They've got some numbers here. Little kick in behind them. Milford goes back and palms it over the dead ball line just in front of Jennings.
And nice skill again from Corey Norman.
Yeah, it's interesting, Joey, that obviously Corey Norman back at fullback for the last 4 or 5 minutes. He's been playing back up from the line as second receiver, and they look a little bit more organised.
Yeah, this is off his right foot, the non-dominant foot. The rushing defence of the Broncos, he just puts it in behind. He's a left footer, Corey, this time off the right foot. Unlucky not to get a try there, Parramatta. It's been a good period for the last 10 minutes, but they need points.
Daniel Alvaro has passed his HIA, is back on the field now. Don't forget VB Friday Night Football. Cowboys Storm from Townsville, live and free from 7:30 Sunday. Tigers Bulldogs, ANZ Stadium, live and free from 3 o'clock. Here they are again, Parramatta. Oh, they've lost the ball. Oh, dear, oh dear. A simple error, 30 metres out from the Broncos line. The ball's coughed up. Brad Arthur despairs. And it sort of marks the night. Rampaging upfield, just a loose carry. And there's not really he's not there Tagatisi ripping at the ball or anything, just a loose carry.
That's a shame. He's been their best forward, Terapo. Very willing. Made a couple of half breaks.
But it's a critical time, Paul. 5.5 to go to half time. And you give the ball back to the team that's leading 12-0.
Well, the Broncos aren't throwing much at them, are they, Andrew?
Just wait.
It's been a really good period for Parramatta. A few repeat sets. Been all down the Broncos area.
Michael, no more here.
See they go now with the Broncos get a bit of ball.
Two wingers have scored tries. At the back, Milford. Well, whoops. He's got to go back and tidy up here. I think it's Nicarima who picked it up, but very sloppy stuff. Fifth tackle kick from McCulloch, targeting the touch line. They're going to have to play it. No, it's going to go into touch before the corner post. So it'll be a scrum. It'll slow things down to pack down 10 out from the Parramatta goal line.
He shaped that ball perfectly. Hit the ball with his instep. And the way he kicked it with the right boot, the ball angled towards the sideline. You see he hits the ball, and once the power comes off the ball, it'll bend towards the sideline, finishing up 2 metres from the corner post. You see it there off the instep. And the way he curves around the ball, you'll see once the power goes off, the ball will bend and twist towards the sideline. Great control there from Andrew McCulloch.
Parramatta have lost all 6 away games in 2018, so they're away and down 12-0 heading towards half-time. They have a scrum 10 out from their own line, and Smith gave the ball back to the young front rower, Alvaro. Smith again, Gower. Tackle off Hangawi. Half-break Manu Ma'u. 3 defenders clinging to him. Come that way again, Gatherson on the outside of French, but he's got a forward pass.
They've read this forward from dummy half to Gatherson on this weekend on forward pass. With
Rugby League fans can stream all now. Download the 9 Now app. This time by. We did see. Oh. The ball back and Gutherson's in the.
Are you sure about the first touch? Okay. Always back.
Geez, they've had a bit of luck here, boys.
Gutherson, Corey.
Check with the touch judge. Here it is.
Let's go.
Yeah, so they're right. Boys. 90 seconds are about to go. Almost 30 up in their own. Gutherson had the second. See him put the second ball on the screen. Pengai Jr. to Vita Pengai Jr.
Get up, Daniel! Out together, Daniel! Straight way here, David. Wait!
At the onside, the final minute of the first half. Broncos in front 12-0. He's caused plenty of damage, this big fella. Tavita Pengai Jr., he's lost the ball. He's appealing for a knee in the tackle, but it's all about ball control. And it's really deteriorated, Joey, this game.
Yeah, it has.
Okay. Game clock off, time off.
They'll have 40 seconds here.
Come on, mate.
It's around a set of 6 off of Hingawa. It was nice defence from the Eels, and then just getting up to play the ball just slips out. Who's the man most likely for Parramatta? Michael Jennings on that right side.
Well, I like Bevan French. Got to get the ball, and he's got
Bind in tight.
outstanding speed.
Time back on.
Gutherson, Takarangi, French.
They've got a bit of time. They've got 40 seconds to do something with it. It was Offengawi, as Joey indicated, not Pengai Jr. Alvaro, who had an HIO assessment and came back. That's a good, strong run.
Great run.
Got them in good field position now. They really need some points, and they're going to get a penalty right in front.
Darius,
They're good to go.
They want to be careful here because they'll be going to the bin if they give another penalty away in the last 14 seconds.
I think they'll take the 2, and they are.
Yeah, exactly.
Got to get on the board with something, boys. So with 10 seconds to go, that's a pretty good decision.
Become a play in this ruck area that you're giving them away, okay? Yeah, when we come out the second half, I want you to be clean. In that ruck area.
It's Ashley Klein talking to Darius Boyd. The siren sounded, but they've got to take the shot at goal, obviously.
The last 5 have gone against you.
I actually prefer that Joey and Bevan French was playing fullback for a while. He could lob up anywhere in that team as you know, backing up the big forwards or the inside backs. He was pretty dangerous.
The first set of 6, he got an offload at the back, and he worried him with his speed. Big half time for the Eels coach, Brad Arthur.
Mitchell Moses to make it a 10-point deficit. 12-0 to 12-2. Directly beside the post and about 19 3/4 metres out. He guides it to the northern end. The flag's extended in the air, so we go to the break at that 12-2 scoreline. There's the whistle from the referee in the background, so they get 2 points out of it. They showed enough in the latter stages of the first half to suggest they're a chance of coming back, but they've got to finish when they get that ball in an attacking position. They haven't done it so far. Brisbane kick off. Moses. Straight away, Parramatta bring the ball back.
Tarakau again.
Yeah.
He runs hard.
Penny Terapo. He does run hard. By Moreau this time on the right-hand side, who carted it forward. Now it's Alvaro, who's done well since coming back from the HIO assessment, which he passed, obviously. Will Smith, a kick downfield now by Moses. It came in the 4th tackle, so he's got to cover a bit of territory here, the fullback Boyd, to pick it up. And this time there's a straight line of defenders there. Gow was there. Alvaro was there. And so was Moses. See how they can start this half, Brisbane, after being lackadaisical in the latter stages of the first half. McCullough. Silver plays it now, Sam Thaiday into the defence. Smith around the legs. Alvaro over the top with Manu Ma'u. Back it comes. High kick from Milford. George Jennings holds his ground. Comes at the defence and taken and thrown on the ground almost by Corey Oates. He picked him up and couldn't quite leave him to the ground. Michael Jennings. Tagatisi involved in the tackle with Pengai Jr. Now French. Smith. Takarangi. Good tackle. Sam Thaiday. Very good tackle. Smith again. They're looking sharp, Parramatta. They need to. Fifth tackle. Gutherson. Back to Corey Norman. High kick. Saka scored the first try for Brisbane. Takes the tackle. James Roberts on that right-hand side. Oates doing some strong work up the middle. That's a good run up to the 40. Quicker play the ball. McCullough. Nicarima. Short ball away. There's a gap there. Straight through they go. Support on the inside. McCullough. He goes to the outside. Gave it to Jimmy the Jet. They won't get him. He scores.
Yeah, he's the man you want to find. There's a half break.
I'm happy with the lead up.
They're still checking it, checking the grounding, let's say.
Okay, tackle 4 here, Chiz. We have a try. Just make sure he keeps his hand in when he grounds the ball.
So all it is the hand in, and it is. There it is, it's a try. So it'll be a very quick green
James
light.
Roberts remains in the field of play and grounds the ball in goal. We have a decision.
There's the green light. They score. 16-2, kick the count.
It was a nice play by Nick Arima. He holds the ball up, but it's the speed of that man on screen which spooks the defender. We can pause it right there. This defender here is Bragg Tekarengi getting back in the defensive line. Because he's marking up against James Roberts, he's spooked, so he holds out. What Nick Arima will do, he'll double pump, play the short pass. You see Takarengi fading out because of James Roberts' speed on the Harvey Norman replay. Then beautiful play on the outside by Jaden Sewer finds Jimmy the Jet. But it's just the speed of Roberts. This will show up beautifully. He's spooked about Roberts, which then opens up the gap between Gutherson and Takarengi. It's when you got a player like James Roberts, it just puts so much pressure on the outside defence.
You know, the brilliant part about it was, if you look at it again, McCulloch was there on the inside after that double pump. And of all men, it's Sewer who made the break and pushed away from Manu Ma'u. And then he had McCulloch left, but then he looked to the right, Fatty, and he thought, no, he might be a bit safer.
Yeah, and a brilliant run by Sewer, and really not a great attempt at tackle there by Ma'u.
Quickly down to Wally.
Quickly, give a good rap to Nick Arima there. That double punt certainly put the defence into 2 minds, but it was basically even numbers all the way. Just simple brilliance from the ball carrier that got them to the four-pointer.
Nice way to start, Wall.
Used to be a great double pumper, Wall.
He was great at everything, the king. I love coming to Queensland and watching Wally. Here he is, Asako from the touch line, and it's waved away. Score remains 16-2 the Broncos.
Stay on side.
So Norman kicks off. Garima, Takatisi. Ma'u there. With Tirapo, I think. Jaden Sewer, who made that break on that right-hand side. They're up to the 40 already on the 3rd tackle. Fangawi this time, and then came out and Sam Thaiday, Alvaro there, but on the 4th tackle they're 45 out. Marius Boyd, 5th tackle. Milford, the kick, and will take it well, just a bit too deep, and then tries to get away from the defence, and taken by Jordan Kahu after pushing away from the first wave. Pengai Jr. Jennings had played the ball. That's his brother Michael with it now. 25 out from the Parramatta line. Frenchman into acting half. There's a break. Manu Ma'u up towards halfway, and Nick Arima got there, and Tagatisi came across in cover. Gower. That's a good tackle, Sam Thaiday. 41 metres out, Mitchell Moses. Marius Boyd holds his ground and takes it well, and then gets on the outside of the defence, but Jennings gathered him in quickly. That's Michael. Asako. Milford, inside ball, Oates. Now that is a good run again by Oates. He's damaging up the centre. Kahu up to the 40. McCulloch. Milford. Inside ball back away off of Hengawi. 16-2 to the Broncos. Oh, that pass was almost forward. Milford's got him behind them. Still going, Milford. Looking to the port. Got the ball back away. Boyd comes to the defence. He stands there. Moses grabs hold of him. Jennings completes 5th tackle, 30 out. McCulloch back to Milford. It's come off the side of his boot. Towards touch. They're going to palm it back on the inside there. It'll be taken by Parramatta. Oh, they didn't want to give French a bit of territory. He'd be racing 70 metres to score, but they got him.
He's one of those players, Bevan French, the ball bounces and ends up in his hand. There's no way he was going to get the ball then, but it's one of those rare players, and some of our Indigenous players have that gift. The ball bounces. They're in the right spot. It's just an unbelievable instinct.
Number 15. Parramatta coming back to Tangi. This young bloke keeps going at the same speed, flat out. Alvaro. Gower. Moses. Then the double pump from him to Jennings. Got on the inside of them. But Milford in cover picked him up, which allowed Jordan Cahu to come back after missing him and tackling him 5th tackle, 20 out. To George, his brother. Crossfield kick. Moses. Not a lot of urgency there from the Broncos, and the ball's bounced up. Boyd's got it now, flicked it out the back. Zarko with it now. He'll try and run away. Oh, he's got plenty of pace, but he's sandwiched between defenders in the end, including Marawa and Jennings. Peter Pengai Jr. now came back to the western side and saw that touchline and thought, no, I'm not going there, I'll go back the other way. Offload. And flat pass to Cahu. He's going to go back on the inside there. Cahu, he's going to take the tackle with Alvaro. McCulloch to Milford. Throws a dummy and he's through again, but a despairing dive by Gower got him, and there's a... Well, he was about to blow a penalty, the referee. I thought there was a leg pull, but someone said no, play on. Back to Milford again. It's gone along the ground. Oates will... Oh, nice pick-up half volley. Oates back over halfway, over the 40 and put down to the tackle. Ziggy, the assistant referee, was about to blow the penalty and then thought better of it. Little kick in behind it from Nicarima. It's going to beat them all into touch. And I note that French was covering virtually back at fullback then. So a scrum will pack down. Parramatta lose. Parramatta feed 10 up from their own line.
Yeah, Brisbane looking better in attack. Milford's looked really dangerous. Couple of offloads, tacking the line. Love it when he takes the line on little fella. And a few Parramatta forwards now. Hands on hips, are looking a bit dusty, a bit tired. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this. Step, left, then the offload. Just keeps the play going. Takes the players forward with him. Playing well. Nearly a penalty there for a foot grab.
George fires on the touchline for Brisbane. He's a very big fella. And the number 15. Legs like iron bars.
Up together!
You called it right. He's having a big game, Alvaro. And he's got to be followed. It's up to you. It's a drop ball back.
He's knocked it on. It's come forward, then gone back. That's what Ashley Klein's saying. Look, he's playing on a side that's being overwhelmed, but he's one of those young blokes who just keeps coming and coming and coming. You wind him up, he's like a mechanical toy. He just keeps going.
And there he is on screen. He's at a big game. And when he rolls forward, there's got to be players around him. That's up to both the halves, but also the fullback to support their big men when they're rolling forward. It's times he's got his arm free, but there's no one following. There's no
can
support.
offload too, you know.
Yeah, he's offloaded a couple of nice balls tonight. Just
a reminder, VB Friday Night Football, Cowboys and Storm from Townsville, 1300 Smile Stadium, live and free from 7:30. Brisbane win the scrum. Sunday, West Tigers Bulldogs, ANZ in Sydney, live and free from 3 o'clock.
You're coming up at Townsville, Ray?
Wish I could come with you, Paul, but I've got a job to do in the morning. Macquarie Radio. Through 4BC, 2GB and about 70 other stations.
Get yourself away.
Thanks for the leading. They play it back. Milford again. It's been intercepted away. They go the Eels. And he's stretching right out the wing at Jennings. They won't get him. A shock try against the run of play. Had it not gone to his hand, George, it would have been a Brisbane try under the post. Here they come. Back in at the Eels.
Well, they are. 16-6, 16-8. Try's been awarded. And George Jennings, gee, he must be quick because all the chasers, they just gave up.
Well, the worrying sign here on the Harvey Norman replay, Darius Boyd, there's been complaints about his hamstring. Look at Darius.
Yep.
He ends up giving up the chase.
Watch these three defenders. Give up, give up. I don't care what happens. If you're not, get within 10 or 20 metres of him, but keep running. He might fall over. Anything could happen. But that's a stroke of luck that they needed, Parramatta, that's for sure. Darren Lockyer.
Yeah, run against play. That one for the Eels. They needed it, but they had a three-man overlap, the Broncos. It's just the delay in the pass from Milford when he got caught in the tackle you see here. He was trying to get on the outside of Moses, and that didn't happen. Just the delay there was enough to give Jennings the intercept and get the Eels back into the game.
They took the quick and they get it to 16 points to 8.
We've got the clock, just wait.
Well, that might be the impetus Parramatta require, not just for tonight, but for the whole season, to get back in the game. Yes, they're 8 points down, but they weren't within Kiwi. And again, Parramatta surging up towards the 30. That's a very, very good return of a kickoff.
He pushed off Wally Lewis's statue.
Matangi.
Charging.
Suwaya Matangi. A 10 short of halfway second tackle. Smith. Gower. So this will just give them that little bit of confidence, Parramatta. So you Parramatta fans that were thinking, oh, here we go again, they're giving you some hope. Manu Ma'u. 3 defenders clinging to him. Gower. Alvaro. Look at him go, this young fella. Throwing dummies. He'll offload out the back. Good work. Gutherson steps. Still goes. Into the defence and dragged to the ground now. 5th tackle. Smith. Moses in behind them. Chips over the top. Shocking kick. Shocking kick to Darius Boyd.
Yeah, needed a little grubber then. Outside players were charging through, but Brisbane have got a battle on their hands now. They've been doing it comfortably the whole match so far, and all of a sudden, Eels back within 8.
Well, they threw caution to the wind through Milford. They had on his outside Kahu unmarked with Oates beside him, and then all of a sudden George Jennings races 90 metres to score, and from 16-2 to 16-8 they give them a little sniff. Tavita Pengai Jr. 5th tackle. McCulloch out the back. Nicarima from inside the 40 just, but it's not going anywhere towards touch, and taken by Norman, who races back to the 30 and runs into Jordan Kahu.
Working the legs. Players in front. Not quick. Suwaya Matangi. David Gower.
See what they got Parramatta here. A bit of momentum. Sometimes that's all you need. A bit of something gets to run a play. The intercept to Jennings.
Well, they score again, and then their tails are right up, looking for their third win of the season. For Brisbane, you know, they need to win. Out of the top 8, they're running 9th. They don't want to fall too far behind that.
Not when they got to 16-2 and look to be in control. That's Matangi this time. He's only 18 metres out. Plays it to Smith. Moses away to Norman. Filled in the tackle, but they're right inside the 10 now. Takarangi, Gower, Alvaro, Moses holds it out in front. He's away from them, but a despairing dive brought him down. Quick play the ball. Same way, Gutherson got the ball away to Jennings. He'll step inside 1-2. He'll go, will he? Oh, he's lost the ball again. Short of the line this time for sure.
He didn't affect play.
Mitchell Moses better be careful. He ran up again, complaining to the referee.
To come back on side, which is what he was doing. Yeah.
He's okay now, Mitchell. He's settled down.
Well, he's young and he's impetuous.
Veteran Jennings, he swapped hands. He went from left to right, and then that's fair enough. It was a good, strong, hard tackle, forced it clear.
It was more the pressure of the tackle than the fact that he was trying to reach out. Don't forget Holden State of Origin, less than 2 weeks away. The State of Origin game for Holden, game 1 from the iconic MCG, 90,000 plus, exclusively live and free from 7 o'clock Wednesday, June 6 on the 9 network. Away it goes to Jimmy the Jet. Oh, he's on the outside of them. Oh, he's ankle tapped from behind by Takarangi. He's not held, so he gets it. No, he was held.
Well, he put a move on Gutherson here.
Make sure you get tackled.
And it's not human. The human body cannot move this way. He goes in.
Okay, time on. Go.
That was just... it wasn't possible. He goes in and away. Have a look at that. His body twists and bends. Gutherson doesn't get a hand on it.
Often Gowie plays it back to live action now. Milford. Down the touchline they go. Pengai Jr. Milford. George Fye with it now. 5th tackle. Nicarima from about 32 out. They're getting through. Norman attacked it. They waited till he hit the ground and made the tackle. That's good play, I reckon. Jaden Sewer.
Yeah, just looking at back play, James Roberts is limping. He just put his hand up. He's making that tackle. He's put his hand up to the bench. As all the New South Wales holds their breath.
He's just a bit dusty on that far side of the field. He's limping noticeably. You'd love to see him play Origin. He might be able to run it out.
Oh, there's a run.
It's a young bloke called Marata Niukare.
That's his first touch tonight.
Gutherson out the back, Manu Ma'u. What happened there?
Kicked it the wrong way.
Still Manu Ma'u kicked it backwards. It's like a soccer game. Get it back to someone else, and then they've kicked it into touch. They got out of it in the end.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Thanks,
An attacking player kicked the ball backwards. In that. Is that exactly what happened?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Looking at Jimmy the Jet, he's holding his left shin. He got away there, got ankle tap from behind. I don't know whether he's...
It's Takarangi, I think. We'll get him off and put him in cotton.
He gets away here.
Oh, there it is there.
Does his boot go into his own shin?
Yeah, maybe the calf.
Andrew, head into the back.
The adrenaline was kicking in, so it didn't really impact until he started to get out and move.
Way down on the western touchline here, Tony Staggs. He was a star last week. He's getting ready to come on for his second start in first grade.
That's a boy from Wellington.
He was a hero last week. All his family was here. He started.
There was emotional
real
scenes after the game when he saw his family.
So nice to see, wasn't it?
Isn't that great to see?
Well, Wellington's a long way from Wellington, New South Wales, of course, we're referring to. And Jimmy the Jet's gone off. Lodge. And there he is, number 16. Tony Staggs from, I think they're the Wellington Cowboys.
Darren Lockyer, Brad Fittler's just called me. You go see.
Check his condition.
Jimmy the Jet.
5th tackle. Shocking pass back to Milford. He did well to kick in now. Nicarima's getting through, but Norman took it well, then goes on the attack. And the problem there was he went through by himself. There wasn't a straight line following the kick. So he got outside the 20, and eventually the tackle was affected by Fangawi. Jennings, they've got some numbers here. They couldn't get it. Nicarima made an important tackle. They had 2-on-1. Takarangi on the outside. Darren Lockyer's downstairs.
Yeah, just on James Roberts. The word from the bench is it's Achilles. So let's hope it's not too bad.
Oh dear. Moses, oh no. Put it down as cold as a potato, straight to defeat a Pangai Junior. It was Norman who dropped it. Now the ball comes out the back to Darius Boyd. Just when they're manning some pressure. 16-8 the score for the Broncos, and plenty of angst from the Blues camp about the condition of James Roberts from the Broncos. Boyd, Lodge. Niukore made the tackle. Murata Niukore. 5. He's a big fella.
Haven't they got some great young forwards coming through? Broncos.
Here they go again. Milford, he's going to do it again. He went back on the inside, stepped off the left, then off the right. And crashed to the ground. Aroa came in over the top. Boyd, inside ball to Lodge. Lodge is inside the 10. Matungi got to him. 5th tackle. McCulloch, Milford. They're looking for a repeat set. That's too big. He's never going anywhere but over the dead ball line.
Well, that's hit. That one's hit Wally's statue out the back of the stadium.
No, that was Mal's. Mal's just right a wall. He's hit Mal's.
Here's Jennings with it now.
If they can get some of their speed men around the ruck here, Parramatta. Just watching some of these. There we go. There it is. Get some speed men. They're out of dummy half. We'll get some angle changes. Brisbane's forwards are really struggling.
Takarangi. Oh, get out of my way, Milford. It's a bit dusty too, getting up, Anthony. And I think he's been injured as well, Brad.
I think they had a head clash. He's bleeding.
Someone came in late at his knee.
I think he had a head clash as well, which is why there's blood.
There's a head clash here with Milford.
No, but just watch. I'm sure someone comes in late and dives down low.
He's all right here.
Still waiting.
Yeah, it's just there. It's happening.
What's happened? I think he's actually got a bit of a cork from Matt Lodge. Their knees collided at some stage.
Bit of collateral damage with the nose, but it's the leg that's causing the problems. So if you are a New South Wales fan, you mentioned James Roberts and Achilles, you start to worry now. There he is. Boot being cut off. And iced up. Coming up next on the Footy Show, James Bracey, Ryan Girdler, joined by Broncos stars Sam Thaiday, Josh Maguire. The Footy Show live here at Suncorp Stadium next after the football. 16-8 the score. And there is almost 63 minutes gone. And Parramatta have done well.
What this done, this break of play, it's given the Broncos forwards time to get some oxygen in their lungs. They were paddling around the ruck. We saw Gutherson's run from dummy half before Takarangi got injured. He just simply ran from dummy half and got in behind him.
What happened to the old days where if you had an injury, you'd go off to the side,
you know what?
And the play would go on?
You must be reading my mind. I was just thinking the same thing. You get someone else to play the ball and move him 10 metres to the side.
Yeah, it's like everyone's waited around for 3 minutes for it to get some scrapping.
Alvaro, it's exactly what had happened. Just move him away from where the play the ball is, and the trainer would attend to him and someone else would play the ball. Smith. Moses. Manu Ma'u. Nice step there. Eventually he's taken. George Fry made the tackle, but he's only 8 metres out. Oh, he's had a second pop here.
Not quick, I'm going to come through.
Off Ngawi, I think it is.
Go through. Can't go quick. On the line. Darius, just wait 1 second. Wait. Darius, no more penalties in this area. That's fine.
Is that Mitchell?
They're going to take the shot at goal,
Taking
are they?
2 points.
Yeah, they are. Make it 16-10. Plenty of time to go.
Right, so we're clear. If we come down here and we give a ruck
They've obviously got to score twice anyway.
Well, they've got all the momentum at the moment, Parramatta.
I get that, but that was very deliberate.
I like this decision. With that breaker play with Takarangi, what it does is give the Brisbane forwards time to regroup.
Here's the kick, straight between the uprights. He didn't mug about Mitchell. 16-10.
Yeah, it's not a bad play when it's a gift like that.
Yeah, that area of the field's so hard to defend against, especially with Darius Boyd. He defends in the line. He organised the defence so well.
There it is here, Joey. Have a look.
Taking the 2 points has become savvy again, hasn't it? A lot of teams are doing it these days, and 5 years ago, no one went for the 2 points. But to tell you what, and the Dragons do it the best. Gareth Widdop's kicking 4, 5, 6 penalty goals every weekend. It's a massive difference when you get that 8, 10 points gifted to you.
Well, you wouldn't have expected 16-2, 4 into the second half, that the Eels would claw their way back to 16-10, but they have, and good luck to them. 15 and a half to go. So plenty of time. And the pendulum swinging Parramatta's way. Niukare. Murata Niukare on the field. Alvaro. And he's responsible for a lot of the go-forward meters here. Smith. Gutherson. Takarangi. Oh, he got almost away from the winger, Ozako, who'd come in to make the tackle. He left French unmarked on the outside. 5th tackle against Parramatta, 40 out. Smith again. Moses. All good. He's kicking it over towards the far side, but it's gone through centre field and it's taken, and the tackle completed immediately.
It was a great set of 6 below his forwards. He got let down there. Well, the Parramatta team got let down by Moses' last play. The kicking game is so important.
Well, he hasn't really
all the pressure off.
He hasn't really kicked well all night, Joey. And the tackle was by Katoni Staggs, by the way, the replacement for Roberts. That's Katoni, is it, again?
Just on the Dragons, I mentioned, done some quick research, Ray. The Dragons have kicked 24 penalty goals this year, which is the most by a fair way, and they're leading the competition. Now, you've got to take them when you can get them.
Give us the research, you know, he's just fantastic. He's got those notes there in his spiral pad.
Thank you very much.
He'll produce some more gems before full time, I'm sure. And then tomorrow night in Townsville. Just wish I could go with you. Here's the ball. Boyd out wide. Jordan Kahu, big left foot step, but taken in the tackle. Originally by Moses. Tavita Pangai Jr., 5th tackle. Milford, the kick. Coming down about 6 metres out. Oh, there's a Brisbane player taken out there. It's come back away, penalty beside the post.
Yeah, it was Takarangi.
Penalty against Brad Takarangi. Advantage.
He just drops a hit.
You can't arrive at the same time.
Up there, change direction.
You've arrived at the same time and denied his opportunity to compete.
Yeah, it's a fair decision.
Penalty, back on the line. It's a penalty, go back on the line.
They take the shot at goal at 16-10 to the Broncos.
Good work there, guys.
Ozako still lining up the kick down to Darren Lockyer.
Yeah, just an update on James Roberts. He's the doctor said there's not much swelling there, so they're pretty confident it's not a bad one, and he wouldn't be surprised if he was picked to play next week. He could play.
Well, that's good news. Thanks for that, Darren. Here's the kick to give them that 8-point cushion again as we approach 12 minutes to go. Important kick. Jermaine Ozako moves into it now. Right boot strikes it, it's there, so it's 18-10, exactly 12 to go. Here's what Joey was pinpointing, and Takarangi tried to mask it, but he backed into the player coming through and moved away from his line. You can see it laterally there that he just moves to the side.
That's the difference between the kicking games tonight. Mitchell Moses, every one of his kicks has gone either straight down the throat of someone, and Anthony Milford found space with his.
So often Gowie brings the ball back off Darius Boyd. Junior plays for Sam Friday. Good run Lodge again. It's a good set so far from the kick-off. McCulloch, Sewer, who laid on the try for Roberts early in this second half. 5th tackle. They've made ground towards the 30. Blindside Nicarima. He's going to target the touch line. Now, he was going to cut it off here, Norman, but straight away he's put down by the chasing Katani Staggs.
That was a great set when you're leading 18-10, and it was led first up by Semi Thaiday, the veteran. I think he's 34, but still playing good football. Really good, strong, and all the players look up to him. They need him there. He's a leader. He's still playing good and well back up by Lodge, the other prop.
Now, Michael Jennings has been injured in bringing the ball forward. Terapo with it now, bounced away from them, goes back the other way, chases. Friday, he didn't have enough pace to gather him in, but he kept coming when Offengawi brought him down, and now Smith runs from acting half. Comes to Milford and Lodge, put down 5th tackle, so solid stuff by Parramatta back to halfway. Moses, back to the fullback, Norman. Oh, he had to sort of make a bit of ground, Darius, and position himself awkwardly, but took the tackle, took the ball and then takes the tackle.
It was a floating bomb. It's the first floating bomb or torpedo they've put up. There's end over end bombs they put up. It's just so comfortable to catch. Great run there.
Katani Staggs it is. He can play, this boy. Oh, good run. He just does it all the time, Oates. Just all the time up the centre.
He's an extra forward.
He's an awkward big fella and he's hard to tackle, and he's really been the best player in the Broncos team, this player.
Oh, he's been the best for sure. Best player on the field, Lodge. He's had a while of a game.
McCulloch, Milford, he's going to stab kick through now. They're getting through after it. Now he's gone back and he'll take the tackle. Corey Norman, as Jordan Carr, who got there just to put a hand on him. If it had been a tiny bit stronger, it would have been near perfect. Jennings goes across field. He's going to run into trouble here. And he's pushed back towards the goal line, but not quite in goal. And that's semi-Thaiday again with Nicarima. And now Michael Jennings. And all of a sudden, the Broncos just lifted up a notch defensively. Suron Gutherson. 18-10 the Broncos, much closer than many anticipated. Inside ball, Manu Ma'u, 5th tackle, 30 metres out. Good defence there by Mago, Patrick Mago. There's the kick downfield and well positioned. Boyd brings it back. Oh, he's almost through. Clinging to him was Terapo, and here he is again. Corey Oates. Really strong stuff. 8 to go. Davida Pengai Jr. McCulloch. Milford, hit of a shot, but more than a hint, a penalty. Sam Friday gotten away.
It's defensive Takarangi. He sees the play unfolding, comes up to break the play down. You'll see him coming from the high screen there.
That's a big decision. Kick. That is a big kick. Right on the attack, 33 metres out. Takarangi takes the free kick after the penalty. Gee, we score here with about 6 to go. After they score the try, we're going to have a game on our hands. There's some nervous people in the Broncos coaching box, I'd imagine. It's 18-10 at the moment. It's Gower, Smith, Moses, out the back. Norman almost through. Milford got there and made a very important tackle with Peter Pengai Jr. Out the back. Back to Moses. Comes back to the blind side. They hang off. And there's a defender standing in the line there. And Lodge said, well, I don't care about the defender standing in the line. And I think it may have been the 12 Maroa. It was. Now they go for the line again. Oh, Lodge with a swinging arm, I thought, over the top.
Oh, he got him, I think.
From Matt Lodge. Penalty.
Yeah, penalty in front.
But it was only when the player stayed down that they worried about it.
And he got up really quickly too to lock forward Terapo, but it was a swinging arm.
You ready, Ash?
No rough penalties here, all right?
They're going to take the tap. Nikokore away on the outside. Moses goes wide. They've got numbers, and on the touchline he goes for it.
Forward.
Forward pass.
Serious?
No. Corey? No. No.
Yeah, this is a tough call
I'll stay here, Zig.
on first look.
Stay here.
I thought it was all right.
Got clock on.
You
Look
tell
me
me.
backwards.
This is the pass. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that was all right.
I think it's perfect.
Beautiful pass to French.
Absolutely perfect.
It's a tough call. It came from the touch judge. Look, it can float forward. It wasn't thrown forward. Momentum allows it to float forward. And I think that's a really tough call. But when you're running second, when you're running last, you 1-2 from 11. That's what happens to you. Calls don't go your way.
Okay, good. Shot clock is off.
Geez, that would have been with 5 to go just about by the time they took the kick.
Stay in there, Brad.
Let's hold. Hold. I'll call it, Brad. Go.
But instead, it's 18-10 to the Broncos. And I think there's one in the broadcast box who thought the pass was okay.
It's not the referee who's calling that, it's the touch judge who
on the
calls
far side,
it.
yeah.
And it doesn't help. When they pass the ball, the touch judge actually stands still. Doesn't move forward with the play.
Patrick Mago there. Now the ball out the back of Lodge. Just short of halfway. So inside the final 5 we are. McCullough is struck from acting half. He got to the 40. 5th tackle. Boyd to acting half. Milford goes to the air from 39 metres out. French will stand his ground. Takes it and then collide. That should be a penalty. He was in mid-air when he collided with him.
He can't believe it. Devin French. Where's the penalty? Turn it up.
We'll have a look at the replay. You can saw it live. He was in mid-air when here he is. He's up. And he's still up. And he contacts him.
It's a G up.
It's a bad blue by the touch judge. He made a bad blue because he should have been the one calling it. Mid-air tackle. Anyway. The Eels have fought back courageously. Smith. Moses. They still may have a chance. Norman bounced away from them, still going. Patrick Mago came from behind and got him. 5th tackle. Just as well he was covering up the big fella. Blindside Gutherson. Moses. Oh, Takarangi's lost it forward. And the ball will come back away to Nikorima. And the Broncos off the hook. And I know they've had no luck, but they've done that sort of thing all night, Parramatta. Cough possession up. When they look dangerous, the ball has gone to ground. Oates. Barring a miracle, it's going to be a victory to the Broncos with 3 to go, leading 18-10. That's big Patrick Mago playing it. McCullough. Inside the 20 they go. Back the other way. They stand fire. They reach for it. Got it out to Milford. Then on the run around Boyd. Boyd's going to straighten. Come into the defence and taken by Moses. An assist also from Maroa. Milford steps, goes. Last tackle. Almost their changeover. He thought he could take them on and beat them. He couldn't. So the ball, with 2.5 to go, comes back to Parramatta. They've got a cut at 98 metres and scored twice. Near impossible, obviously. Varvey, the big number 10, discarded it forward. Back into the fray. Smith again. Varvey again. Sia Varvey playing it. Smith outside the 30 into Milford. Assist from Tavita Pengai Jr. Here's the meters. Well, Oates has been sensational despite the fact that he's on the wing. He plays like an extra forward. Jennings because of that long-range try. They get it to French down the touchline. Oh, good work by Katani Staggs. He gathered him in. Fifth tackle. Moses kicks and hopes. And hopes. He got away from them, Corey. He's a few more metres gained. Up almost to the 40. And I know you can't compare running metres by a bloke like this Lodge with a winger, but when he does the work of a forward like Oates does, you can.
Well, both Oates and Lodge have got the dirtiest jumpers on the field. They've done the most work, that's why.
A minute to go, the Broncos are going to win. Parramatta 2 from 12, but you'd think based on what we've seen tonight, they're going to win games towards the second half of the season.
They just lack that killer, don't they? They've had plenty of ball down in the opposing 20, but they can't finish it off.
He's the man of the match behind Lodge, bouncing away from tackles and put down 21 metres out. Fifth tackle, inside the final 30 we're about to go. Wolford's going to just target the touchline, sensible option. They'll try and pack a scrum very quickly, Parramatta, but it matters not. There's 25 seconds to go, and the Broncos lead by that 8-point margin at 18-10. And the good news is that James Roberts looks like he'll be okay despite suffering what looks to be a minor Achilles injury.
If they stop the clock, we're going to have the scrum.
Game clock stop.
So the game clock stop, now we need to have a scrum.
They've stopped the clock with 12 seconds to go because Parramatta packed the scrum.
Packing the scrum, get in.
We're going to look at Corey Oates. His hands on hips. He's sucking them in. That's how big a game he's had. Most wingers walk off the field, haven't got a hair out of place. But he's had a massive game, Corey Oates.
Anyway, Parramatta, last play of the game. Inside the final 10 seconds. Manu Ma'u with it. Driven back by the defence. So it's been courageous. They were down 16-2. Shortly after the half-time break. They've scored these 8 points. There he is, the big bloke going for a run, Vave.
That's it.
And that'll be the last play of the game for Sia Vave. He's put down 9 metres short of halfway, and it is a victory going the way of the Broncos by 18 points to 10.